Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today's date is May 1st, 1969. We are at Candlestick Park for a big National League West matchup between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers, we've already seen so far, come into this game with a record of 11-10. This is our first look at the San Francisco Giants. They come into this game with a record of 12-9. So both teams in the American League West are faring pretty decently as we now begin the month of May. So already in May in this 1969 season, and anything, of course, is possible here. So should be fun to watch as we get a good game between the Dodgers and the Giants. And these two teams have hated each other pretty much since the dawn of baseball history. They never liked each other, even when they were Brooklyn or New York. So anything is possible here. So hopefully we'll have a good matchup tonight. Jeremy Brooks is first to join us here at Candlestick Park. The Dodgers historically won this game. 5 runs, 12 hits, and an error. The Giants only had 1 hit and 1 error, no runs. So this was a one-hitter done by Don Sutton, who was the Dodger pitcher of the game. But we will see what Inside Pitch has to say. As we all know, Inside Pitch has a mind of its own. So if everybody is set and ready to go, it is time to play some baseball here in the month of May between the Dodgers and the Giants. The 69 season now goes into its second month. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight is Ray Sadecki. 5 wins, 8 losses, a 4.24 ERA, 104 strikeouts, and 49 walks in 69. We are at Candlestick Park. This was neutral but favored hitters, 138 home runs, and adds 3 to walks in the matrix. So we will see how Candlestick goes here. Ben Witts now joins us here at Candlestick Park. So if everybody is all set and ready to go after an exciting game to end the month of April, that game between with that big matchup we had the last time, between the Astros and the Braves, what will happen tonight? Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the center fielder, Willie Davis, a .311 average, 11 homers, and 59 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats in 69. We're going to use black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. And we are set and ready. And it is time to play some serious baseball. What do I use for team card storage? I use these because I don't sleeve these cards. Let's play some baseball. Sadecki, 4-1, strikeout 5, and got him. Struck him out. First strikeout for Sadecki to start the game. Yeah, I have my cards in bags and then rubber banded around the bag, not around the cards. Next batter will be the right fielder, a young Bill Russell. 226 average, 5 homers, 15 RBIs in 69. Sadecki, 6-2, walk 16, and that's going to be too high. Russell, 1-3, and it's a fly ball to right field. Going over there is going to be Bob Berta, and he's going to make the catch for the out. 2 away, and that will bring up the first baseman, Wes Parker, a .278 average, 13 homers, 68 RBIs in 69. Nothing wrong with those stats. Sadecki, 4-3, home run chance. Home run chance, switch right. A 1-18, the 12 is good. Against the lefty, Parker needs a 20. Well, there's no need to roll that D20 anyway, because Sadecki just put that right over the plate. Kaboom! That ball is high, that ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Wes Parker. So a solo bomb by Wes Parker, just like that, puts the Dodgers ahead 1-0. Wes Parker had 13 home runs as Ray Sadecki pitches him a meatball, and he turns that into lasagna. It's a heck of a way there to start the game for Wes Parker. The next batter will be the left fielder, Andy Cosco, a .248 average, 19 homers, 74 RBIs. Sadecki, 3-6. That's a home run result against the lefty. Costco needs a 20, and we got back-to-back jacks. Kaboom! Gone! Andy Costco goes deep right off the bat. Stadium groans. Sadecki goes ahead and pitches Costco a grapefruit, and he turns that into fruit salad. It's 2-0 Dodgers. It's a heck of a way to start for the Dodgers here in this game against the Giants. And now we'll see the third baseman, Bill Sudeikis, a .234 average, 14 homers, and 53 RBIs in 69. So Sadecki already gives up a couple of bombs. Sadecki, 2-3, strikeout 2. That'll get Sudeikis, and the inning is over. Second strikeout for Sadecki, but 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 solo bombs, one by Wes Parker and one by Andy Costco, and the Dodgers take a quick 2-0 lead. As we go to the bottom of the first, John Haverly joins us here at Candlestick Park. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers tonight is Don Sutton, Hall of Famer. Absolutely. 17 wins, 18 losses, a 3.47 ERA. He had 217 strikeouts and 85 walks in 69, a 17-18 record, but a 3.47 ERA tells me he really didn't get much run support. So let's now go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Giants will be the center fielder, Frank Johnson, a 100 average, only had 10 at-bats in 69. He was the starting center fielder for the Giants in this game. Sutton, 3-2, blank. Johnson, 4-1, base hit right up the middle. Johnson starts off with a single right past the pitcher. A 100 average, and he gets the base hit to start off for the Giants. Infield moves a double play. That'll bring up the second baseman, Don Mason, a .228 average, no homers and 13 RBIs. Clay baseball fan joins us here at Candlestick Park. No, I did not go to Boston. I wasn't able to make the trip. Strategy, maybe next year. Nothing on the 16. Sutton, 2-5. That is a home run chance, but Mason has zeros. It's not happening. 3-3, and instead he grounds it right back to the pitcher. Sutton, 0-0 and 0-0 and 0. And let's see, Mason's a lefty. So the shortstop is pivot, and that is Grabarkowitz, and he has a 0, so there's not going to be a double play. And so he does throw. That is a 1. So the throw actually goes to first. They'll get Mason. Johnson had the speed to reach second base. So Frank Johnson gets the second on a grounder to the pitcher. And the next batter now is the left fielder, Dave Marshall, a .232 average, 2 homers, and 33 RBIs. Infield is now back. Strategy, nothing happening. Sutton, 1-3, range play. Marshall, 2-6. That's a base hit to center field, but it's a range play for Willie Davis. His range is a 3. He's got it. Takes away a single away from Marshall. That is out number 2. Johnson, base runner 3, hit to center, -2. Davis, a -1 arm. Frank Johnson will stay at second. Nice play there by Willie Davis. That's a Sports Center moment as he turns a single into an out. And now that will bring up the first baseman, that guy, Willie McCovey, stretch himself. A lot of people think you could be Willie Mays Jr. He was pretty close. And what a year he had in 69. 320 average, 45 bombs, 126 RBIs. Willie Stretch McCovey, Hall of Famer. Oh, no doubt. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 6th. Johnson stays where he is. Sutton, 1-5, error on a throw. McCovey, 3-2. And against the righty, there's not going to be an error on a throw because there's not going to be a ball to throw, because that is a home run straight away center field. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, gone. Willie McCovey ties it up with a bomb. Stadium cheers. Yay! Against a straight-up righty, McCovey got a home run straight away center field. This game is tied. Now tied at 2, and it looks like it's going to be one of those games. That'll bring up the catcher, Jack Hyatt, 196 average, 7 homers, 34 RBIs in 69. Already tied at 2. We're not even out of the first yet. Sutton, 4-1. That's a walk plus 10. That'll walk Hyatt. So Sutton cannot get out of the inning, gives up his first walk of the game. And now the right fielder, Bob Berta, a 230 average, 6 homers, 27 RBIs. Jack Hyatt didn't have any stolen bases, and he won't get any here. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 6-6, strikeout, 15 is high. Berta, 3-5, that's a ground out to first. Wes Parker will go ahead and take it himself and retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Stretch McCovey. And just like that, we're tied at 2 after 1. So the Dodgers get 2 in the top of the first, and the Giants get 2 in the bottom of the first. I think it's going to be one of those games. Sadecki back on the mound, top of the second. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the second baseman, Ted Sizemore, a 271 average, 4 homers, 46 RBIs in 69. I think those stats are just fine. Sadecki will pitch. Sadecki, 4-3. Again with the home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The 2 is good. But against the lefty, Sizemore needs a 2. He won't get it. Instead, it's a ground out right back to the pitcher, 1-1. And Sadecki will go ahead and toss it over to first. Right over the plate, but Sizemore couldn't get any of it. That'll bring up the catcher, Tom Haller, a 263 average, 6 homers, 39 RBIs in 69. Sadecki with the pitch. 1-6, walk, 3, that will be ball 4, and Haller will draw the base on balls. First walk given up by Sadecki. And now the shortstop, Billy Grabarkowitz, an 092 average, no homers, 5 RBIs. Grabarkowitz, that's another baseball name for you. Infield a double play depth, and Haller stays put where he is. Sadecki, 2-5, possible error. Grabarkowitz, 1-6, that's a fly ball into right field. And going after that is Bob Berta. His error rating is a 20. That's a 3. He's going to misplay it, and it's going to tip off his glove and get out of here. That's going to be an error on a flyout. That's going to be an error on a flyout. So Tom Haller's base running rating is a 2, and that is a 4. He will take second, and that is as far as he will go. So less than 2 outs, so D6 less, greater than the base. So it's only a 1 base advance. So Haller holds at second base on the error, and that is going to be an E9, first error of the game for the Giants. They did have an error in the game historically. So now runners at first and second, and that will bring up the pitcher, Don Sutton. He can hit the ball, a 153 average and 3 RBIs. Vita Productions joins us here at Candlestick Park. So 1 out, top of the second, already tied at 2, and a lot going on early. Nothing happening on the strategy. Sadecki, 4-4, range play at the park. Candlestick, 6-3, fly ball to left field. Going after that is Dave Marshall. His range is a 2, and he can't get it, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. Will it score Haller? Haller, base runner 2. A single to left field +2. So a 1-4, Haller will score, and he will. Haller comes around from second. That is a 2. Grabarkowitz has got the speed. He'll take third. Sutton to first. 3-2 Dodgers. Stadium groans. So Don Sutton gets an RBI single. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. So runners at the corners, and now 3-2 Dodgers. Batter up is Davis, and Davis is 0 for 1. They're going to call corners in and guard and pretty much in a way kind of guarding the line. So corners in. So it's infield in if it's hit to first and third. Double play chance, second to short. So Grabarkowitz on at third, Sutton on at first. Strategy roll. Mr. Moley joins us here at Candlestick Park. Nothing on the 14. Sadecki with the pitch. Sadecki, 6-3. That's a blank. Davis, 1-4. That is a ground ball to second base. 2. And now they are in double play depth, so they get a chance. So 2. And with they're both, it's 3 because you still got because the shortstop is a double play depth. So 2-2-3 pivot rating is Lanier, and his pivot rating is a 0. A 1-3, they turn the double play. They got it. Side retired. So that is a 4-6-3 double play hit into by Davis. A run does score. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a walk. And the Dodgers have a 3-2 lead, though, going to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the G-men is going to be the third baseman, Jim Davenport, a 241 average, 2 homers, and 42 RBIs. We've seen the Dodgers already this year. This is our first look at the Giants. Sutton, 5-5, strikeout 20. Davenport, 1-1, and it's a ground out to third base. That will be handled by Sadecki, and over to first it goes, 1 out. And now we'll see the shortstop, Hal Lanier, a 228 average and 35 RBIs in 69. I believe a future manager for some team out there in the future. Sutton, 5-5, strikeout, 19 is no good. Lanier, 1-5, that's a power hit to right field. That's a 13 against the righty. That's just going to be a fly out to right. Getting near the track will be Bill Russell, and he'll make the play for out number 2. And now we'll see the pitcher, Ray Sadecki. He had a 125 average. He did have a home run in 69 and 5 RBIs. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 6-3, strikeout 13, swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. First strikeout for Don Sutton. 3-2 Dodgers after 2 after sending the Giants in order. Yes, exactly there, Clee baseball fan. Lanier would be a manager of the Houston Astros, a team that was beaten by one of the best teams in baseball history in 1986. Can you guess what team that was? We go to the top of the third. Leading off for LA will be Bill Russell, and he's 0 for 1. Sadecki will go ahead and pitch. Sadecki, 3-3, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the third K for Sadecki. Next up is Parker. He had a bomb his first time up. And no hit by Bill Swift, although not managed by Lanier at that time. Sadecki will pitch. Sadecki, 6-2, walk 5. That's ball 4. He will walk Parker. And once again, Parker reaches base safely. That is the second walk given up by Sadecki. And now the batter is Costco. Costco got a bomb his first time up. Infield is at double play. Strategy for Parker. He's not going anywhere. Sadecki, 1-2. Hit by pitch, 10. Nope, that's too high. Costco, 1-2. That's a ground out to third. Let's see if they turn it. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot. Mason is a 0. A 1-4. They turn a double play. They got it. Side retired. 5-4-3 around the horn. Nothing across except a walk. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 3-2 Dodgers here at Candlestick Park. In 1969, Candlestick was still pretty much an open park on the outside. They didn't start building those stands until about the 70s. Leading off for the Giants will be Frank Johnson. He got a base hit his first time up. Sutton, 5-4. That is a home run result, but Johnson has zeros. 6-2, and instead he grounds it to third. Handled easily there by Sadecki. He'll get it. And over to first it goes for the out. One down from Mason. Mason is 0 for 1. Sutton, 1-1. Strikeout. 16 is high. Mason, 6-6. Fly out to center field. Willie Davis will come under it. 2 down. Next up is Marshall. Marshall is 0 for 1. Sutton sets in, and he'll make the pitch. 2-4. Strikeout 5. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, and the inning is over. That is strikeout number 2 for Sutton. And 1-2-3 go the G-Men. 3-2 Dodgers after 3. Welcoming you here to the start of the month of May. We now start the month of May here in the 1969 season. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Bill Sadecki, and he's 0 for 1. Sadecki, a 4-4 range play at the park. Candlestick, 5-6. That is a blank. We will have a rare play instead with the bases empty. And that is a 54. Slow roller to catcher who bobbles the ball, then throws wild to first, resolved by rolling against the catcher error rate once for each error chance. Well, the catcher is Jack Hyatt for the Giants. His error rating is a 10. Does he first bobble the ball? No. Does he throw wild? Yes, he does. That's going to be an error on a throw. That is going to be an error on a throw, and McCovey's range is a 2. He won't prevent the ball to get past him. Sadecki, he will take second. He will take second, so that is a throwing error on Hyatt, so it's an E2. And Sadecki goes to second, and that is the second error on the Giants. So now runner in scoring position. The next batter is Sizemore. He's 0 for 1. A big time error there by Hyatt. So strategy roll. Sadecki stays where he is. Sadecki, 4-2. Strikeout 9. That is high. Sizemore, 6-3. And that is a ground ball to first. That'll be handled by McCovey. Stretch will take it himself. Sadecki will go to third. Easy play there by Stretch. And now Haller. Haller walked his first time up. Infield is in to prevent the run from scoring. Strategy. Nothing on the 17. Haller does get the bunt sign, but he's going to swing away. Sadecki, 6-5. That is a blank. Haller, 3-5, and it's a fly out to right field. Going over there is Berta. He makes the catch for out number 2. Haller, no sacrifice. Sadecki, a 3. Right fielder, Berta, a 0 arm. So a 1-3, Sadecki can still score, and he does. Sacrifice fly, 4-2 Dodgers. Stadium groans. 2 outs now after the sacrifice. It will now bring up Grabarkowitz, and he reached on an error his first time up. Sadecki with the pitch. 4-3. Home run chance. Sadecki throwing a lot of meatballs. Grabarkowitz, though, has a 0, so it's not happening. But he will still swing 4-6, and he lifts one to center. That'll be an easy play for Frank Johnson, and he will get there and get it and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no hits, 1 error, and a sacrifice fly. So the Dodgers get a run without a hit. And after 4, it's 4-2 Dodgers. Actually going to the bottom of the 4th, my bad. Sutton gets back on the mound. And here comes stretch Willie McCovey. And he got a bomb his first time up. Thank you there, Ben. So 4-2 Dodgers. Sutton, 2-6. Strikeout 12. That will be too high. McCovey, 4-6, and it's a base hit. He'll hit one past first, and McCovey gets his second hit of the game. Next batter is Hyatt. Hyatt walked his first time up, infield double play. McCovey, though, the one thing about McCovey and Mays that they did not have in common, McCovey really wasn't was not a stolen base threat. He had none in 69. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 1-5, error on a throw. Hyatt, 5-1. That is a ground ball to short. It's a ground ball to short. Shortstop is Grabarkowitz. His error rating is a 10. That's a 10, and he's going to make a throwing error. Question is, where did it go? 3-3-4. Second base pivot is Sizemore. He's got a 0. A 1-4, this would have started a double play. It is a 4, so the throw goes to second, but that throw is wide. Second baseman Sizemore's range is a 3, and it will go into the outfield. McCovey's base running rating is a 3, but he will not take third. So that is an error on a throw. Everybody is safe, and that is going to be an E5. And everybody is. That's the first error on the Dodgers. They had an error in the game historically. So runners at first and second, no one out on a single and an error. The batter now is Berta. And now Sutton looking at his defense like, hey, let's not play like they are, all right? McCovey on at second, Hyatt on at first. And nothing on the strat. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 2-4. Strikeout 12, that's high. Berta, 6-5, fly ball center field. That'll be caught by Davis for the out. McCovey, base runner 3, hit the center -2. Davis a -1, which makes McCovey a 0. He will stay at second. One down now for Davenport. Davenport's 0 for 1. Franklin Long joins us here at Candlestick Park. Strategy. That is a 1. McCovey, nothing going on. McCovey, as I said, not a threat at all. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 1-4, strikeout, 17 is high. Davenport, 3-1, and that's a fly to right. And Bill Russell's going to go ahead and get it for out number 2. McCovey, base runner 3, hit the right -1. Russell a -1. So McCovey will take third on a 1. They'll stay at second base, 2 down. 2 outs now for Lanier. Lanier is 0 for 1. Sutton trying to get out of this little jam here in the bottom of the 4th. 4-2 in favor of the Dodgers. And nothing on the 11. Sutton, 4-3, strikeout 13. He can't get those Ks. Lanier, 5-6, but it won't matter because Lanier hits a fly ball to center field. And Willie Davis is going to go ahead and get it, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, but 2 runners stranded for the Giants. It's still 4-2 Dodgers after 4. Top of the 5th inning. Pretty good ball game going on here at Candlestick. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Don Sutton, and he's 0-4, and he actually got a base hit his first time up. Sadecki, a 5-1 strikeout, 13 swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 4 for Sadecki. And now here's Davis. Davis is 0-2. Sadecki, 1-2, hit by pitch, 16, no. Davis, 3-2, fly out to right. Getting over there is Berta, and he'll make the play for the second out. 2 outs now for Russell. Russell is 0-2. As Brian B. joins us here at Candlestick Park. I don't know why I'm holding a strat. Sadecki, 6-3, that's blank. Russell, 2-1, and it's a line drive right to short. That is easily gloved by Hal Lanier, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Bums. Still holding a 4-2 lead going in the bottom of the 5th. Hey, Brian, did you get a notification or something? Did you get a notification this time? Or did you just tune in just to see if I was playing? Rick Query joins us here at Candlestick Park. Bottom of the 5th inning, Ray Sadecki will bat. He's 0-1. Sadecki still has batters he can pitch to. This is the 60s, not the 2020s. Sutton, 5-4. That is a home run result against a righty. Sadecki needs a 9. That's a 13. It's too high. Sadecki, 5-5, and instead he grounds it to short. 1 away. Wow, Sadecki thought he had it, but he just got over it a bit and just grounded it to shortstop. Next batter is Johnson. Johnson 1-2. Nope, just remember to get on and watch. Okay. Sutton, 2-5, home run chance, but Johnson has zeros. Johnson 4-1, and again Johnson gets a base hit. He slaps that up the middle past the pitcher, and it's a single for Johnson, his second hit of the game. So Johnson gets his second hit, trying to make the most of only 10 at-bats he had in 69. And now the batter is Mason. Mason is 0-2. Infield a double play. And nothing happening on the 19. Mason actually does get the bunt sign. His bunt rating is a 3. You're down 2 runs. I don't think you're bunting. I think you're swinging. Sutton with the pitch. Sutton, 3-5, strikeout. 17 misses. Mason, 3-2. It's flied to left field. Costco will get to it easily near the line, and that's out number 2. Next up is Marshall. Marshall is 0-2. Johnson on it first. That's a 20. Sutton fires to first base. And nope, Frank Johnson will get back. In defense of the Giants, though, this is a bit of a hodgepodge lineup. Bobby Bonds and Willie Mays are on the bench for this game. So this was a bit of a hodgepodge lineup for this one. Sutton, 5-3, strikeout 8, swing and a miss. Strike out, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Giants. Still 4-2 Dodgers after 5. This was a bit of a hodgepodge lineup here on this first day of May in 69. Top of the 6th, 4-2 Bums. Leading off for LA will be Wes Parker, and he has a bomb in the game. He's 1-for-1, a home run and a walk. Sadecki, 2-3, strikeout 5, and nope, that just missed. Parker, 6-2, that doesn't miss. That's a fly out to center, and Frank Johnson will make the catch. 1 out. Next up is Costco. Costco also is he's 1-for-2 with a bomb. Sadecki, 6-2, walk 3, that is ball 4, and he walks Costco. Dodgers have a base runner. Second time Costco's on base, and that is the 3rd walk given up by Sadecki. And now here's Haller. Haller? No, I'm sorry. Sadecki, my bad. Sadecki is the next batter. And Sadecki is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Infield a double play. David Vega joins us here at Candlestick Park. Anything for Costco? Nope, they'll stay put. Sadecki, 1-6, walk, 9. And that will be ball 4. Sadecki does not like the call. Against the lefty, Sadecki is a 7, but +3 makes him a 10. That's a 9, and that is a walk. And Sadecki thought that was strike 3. 2 consecutive walks for Sadecki. Now here's Sizemore. Sizemore is 0 for 2. 2 men out. Runners at first and second. A chance for the Dodgers to maybe get something going. Nothing on the 1. Costco stays where he is. Sadecki, 6-3. That is a blank. Sizemore, 1-2. That is a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base pivot. Mason, a 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. No. Costco will take third. Sadecki is thrown out at second. Sizemore takes first. 2 outs. So they get a fielder's choice on that one. Now the batter is Haller. And Haller is 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice fly. Said ball was high. Sadecki said, no, you're high. 2 men down. 4-2 Dodgers. Strategy up. Nothing on the 9. Sizemore stays where he is. Sadecki, 6-1. Error on a throw. Haller, 2-3. Nope, that's going to be a fly out to right. Going over there will be Berta, and he will get it and put it away. No runs, no hits, and a couple of walks. Dodgers strand a couple runners. But we go to the bottom of the 6th here at old Candlestick Park before they actually started building the stands around it. Leading off for the G-men will be Willie McCovey, Mr. Stretch himself. He's 2 for 2, a home run and a home run and a single. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 3-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. McCovey, 5-5. That's a hard line drive right to short, gloved by Grabarkowitz. And that's out number 1. That's a line out to short. And now here's Hyatt. Hyatt is 0 for 1, but reached on an error and walked. So he's been on base twice. Sutton, 5-4. That is a home run result against the righty. Hyatt needs an 11. The 16 is too high. Hyatt, 6-3. Instead, he pumped it up to short. He can't believe it. Grabarkowitz is going to get to that, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Hyatt is not happy. That was something he knows he should have sent out of the park. Batter now is Berta. Berta's 0 for 2. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 2-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Berta, 2-4, and that's a comebacker right back to Sutton. Sutton will go ahead and get it. Over to first it goes, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the G-men. Still 4-2 Dodgers after 6. I don't think Candlestick ever did have AstroTurf. I don't remember. Maybe it was in the 70s. If Candlestick had AstroTurf, it had to be the 70s. I don't remember AstroTurf there in the 80s in that. I don't know if they ever had it. I don't remember if they did. Most of the pictures I see of Candlestick Park, I don't see much AstroTurf shots. It might not have been long if they had it. Top of the 7th, 4-2 Dodgers. Ray Sadecki due to bat third in the lineup in the 7th. He has 3 batters to face before fatigue. He will pitch. Billy Grabarkowitz will go ahead and bat, and he is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. from 70 to 78. Thank you. I knew it had to be the 70s. I don't see many shots of AstroTurf in the at that park. I really don't. Plus, they didn't build the big stands out there until about the 70s as well. In 69, I believe the stadium was still open. Sadecki, hence the picture I'm using. 1-1, strikeout, 18, cold strike 3 on Grabarkowitz. He is out of there. And that is strikeout number 5 for Sadecki. Next batter is Sutton. He will bat. Sutton 1 for 2 with a single. Sadecki 6-4 blank. Sutton 4-2, and that's a single for Sutton. He'll go ahead and hit that pass first, and Sutton once again gets his second base hit of the game. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. And now here's Davis. Davis is 0 for 3, infield at double play depth. Strategy, Sutton ain't going anywhere. Sadecki will go ahead and bat. Sadecki, 3-2, strikeout 7. That just missed. Davis, 3-1. That's a fly out to right. Coming over there will be Berta, and that is out number 2. Sadecki is tired. They're going to say, hey, stay out there and pitch. Get out of this inning. And the next batter is Russell. Russell's 0 for 3. 2 outs now. Sutton on at first. Strategy. Nothing on the 18. Sadecki gets up and pitches. Sadecki, 6-4. That's a blank. Russell, 2-3. And that's a ground out to second base. Getting over there is Don Mason. And he's going to tag the bag at second and force out Sutton. And that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. But they have a 4-2 lead here at Candlestick. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Have to set the alarm. You never know when Steeler fan might try to steal my mom. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Candlestick Park. Don't forget, we've got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be, we're going to go north of the border as we are heading to Jarry Park for tomorrow night's game. It will be the Pittsburgh Pirates. They will take on the Montreal Expos. Jim Bunning will be going for the Pirates, and Mudcat Grant will be going for the Expos. So we've already seen the Pirates, but we get our first look at Montreal tomorrow night at Jarry Park. So I hope you'll join us for that game tomorrow. Bunning and Grant, the Pirates and the Spos. That will be tomorrow night on the network. Bottom of the 7th here, Dodgers lead 4-2. Leading off for the Giants will be Jim Davenport. He'll bat, and he's 0 for 2. Sutton will pitch. 1-6. That's a pitcher result. Righty. 1-7 is a base hit past the pitcher. The 10 is too high. Davenport 4-5, but he does get a base hit anyway. Singles to center. Davenport leads off with a base hit. And a runner on base for Lanier. Lanier is 0 for 2, infield at double play. Davenport didn't have any steals, and he won't get any here. Lanier gets the bunt sign, but you're down by 2, you're swinging. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 5-6, possible error. Lanier, 1-5. That's a power hit to right field. Against the right, that's 11. And against the righty, Lanier is going to have a triple. Lanier smacks one into right field. That's a triple. Now the right fielder is Bill Russell. His error rating is a 7. Does he misplay it? No, he doesn't. The throw will come in. Lanier will wind up at third. Davenport will score. It's 4-3. Big time triple for Lanier to get a run in. And they'll bring in the infield in. We'll see a new batter, Ray Sadecki, coming out of the game as the Giants are going to go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Bonds. Bobby Bonds. 259 average, 32 homers, 90 RBIs. There's really not much wrong with those stats. Bobby Bonds will come off the bench and go up against Sutton. Runner at third base. Infield is in. Now a 4-3 ball game. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Lanier stays where he is. Sutton 1-1. Strikeout 20. No, that will just miss. Bonds 4-4. It's a power hit to center field. Again, that is a 20. And against the righty, holy cow, he just missed it. That's going to be a fly out to center field. But will it score Lanier? Bonds is a sacrifice fly of 1. No. Lanier, base runner 3. Center fielder Davis -1. A 1 or a 2. Lanier will still score. And he will. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sacrifice fly by Bobby Bonds. And now we're tied at 4. Ron McGrath joins us here at Candlestick Park. And now the batter is Frank Johnson. He's 2 for 3 today in the bottom of the 7th. The question is, are they going to let him bat? And there's the 7th inning, and I don't think so. That's going to be it for Frank Johnson. They're going to take him out of the game, and they're going to go to the bench and replace him with, well, who else do you replace him with? The only guy you can place him with is that guy. Center fielder, the greatest overall player in baseball history, and recently passed away. Say hey, Willie Mays. 283 average, 13 homers, 58 RBIs. And I'm going to give a 10-second moment of silence for his passing. Thank you very much. So say hey, Willie Mays. He will take over in center field. So there's definitely going to be a change. And I'm already going to put him in there. So timeout for a substitution. His range is the same, but the arm and the error rating is not. So it's a 6 and a 0 error rating. So in center field, and he is a 0, so -1 + 2 + 1. So tied at 4 now, bottom of the 7th. Willie Mays now taking over for Johnson. Frank Johnson, though, was 2 for 3, but they're going to take him out, and they're going to bring out Say Hey Willie. Sutton, 2-3, that's blank. Mays, 3-5, and he gets a base hit to center field. So the ghost of Willie Mays helps him out here with a single. So the Giants right now doing the job here. Bullpen warming up for the Dodgers. Here's Mason. Mason is 0 for 3. Infield is a double play depth. There is 1 out, by the way. Mays had 6 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 2-5. Home run chance, but Mason has zeros. It's not happening. Mason, 3-4, and instead it's a ground out to short. 0-0-1. Second base pivot, Sizemore, 0. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. Nope. Mays, however, is going to make it to second base. He's got good speed. The only play was the first, out number 2. The batter now will be Marshall, and Marshall's 0 for 3. Tied at 4 now, bottom of the 7th, in the Dodgers and the Giants. The Dodgers had a big lead, but the Giants come right back. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Strategy, nothing on the 12. Sutton, 1-6. That's a double question mark. Lefty 1-7 is a base hit up the middle. That's a 1. That's a single for David Marshall. Right past Sutton. Into the outfield it goes, and the Giants will take the lead. Mays will come around from second. He will score. Marshall to first. 5-4 Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that's going to be all for Don. Well, Don Sutton is tired, and he is due to, and that's going to be it for Sutton. That is done. Don Sutton crashes and burns, and he leaves with the chance at the L, and the Dodgers will bring on a new pitcher to pitch to McCovey. McCovey actually hits lefties and righties no matter which way you go, really. He's a threat no matter whoever you put on the mound. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be Pete Mickelson. 7 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, a 2.78 ERA. And he can pitch to 7 batters. So they're going to let Mickelson come up to pitch for the Dodgers. Here's McCovey. McCovey is 2 for 3, a single and a bomb. 2 men out, now 5-4 Giants, as the Giants have put 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Strategy roll, nothing on the 7. Marshall stays put. Mickelson, 3-6. Home run! You got to be kidding me. 3-6 home run result against the righty Mickelson, and that is a 1. Wow. Mickelson not only put that in McCovey's wheelhouse, he hit that ball in San Francisco. I think it landed in Los Angeles. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Second home run for McCovey. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 2-run bomb by McCovey, and the Giants now take a 7-4 lead here as the wheels have completely come off for the Dodgers. And here's Hyatt. Hyatt is 0 for 2, but reached on an error and a walk. Mickelson put it right over the plate, and McCovey just sent it into the cove. Mickelson with the pitch. Mickelson, 5-2. That is a home run chance. You got to be kidding. Home run chance. Righty, 1-6. The 5 is good. Against the righty, Hyatt needs an 11. Does Hyatt go back-to-back behind McCovey? Yes, he does. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Jack Hyatt. Stadium cheers. Yay! The Dodgers went back-to-back in the first inning. The Giants go back-to-back here in the 7th. It's now 8-4 Giants. And now the batter is Berta, and he's 0 for 3. The fans here at Candlestick loving this right now. The Giants historically in this game got shut out 5-0. Sutton pitched a 1-hitter. Inside pitch says, we're going to change the narrative a little bit. Mickelson, 3-2, range play. Berta, 1-3, ground ball to third. And that ball is hit to Sadecki. His range is a 4. That's a 3. He'll get to it. Throws to first to finally end the inning. 6 runs on 6 hits, two bombs back to back, and one bat and back to back, and the Giants have an 8-4 lead after 7. Nothing went right for the Dodgers in that inning. We go to the top of the 8th. The Giants holding on to an 8-4 lead. The leadoff batter for the Dodgers is Wes Parker. Giants need a pitcher. And let's see, switch. And they are going to go with... Coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Frank Lindsay. 14 wins, 9 losses, 11 saves, a 3.65 ERA. He really was their number 1 reliever that year. So Frank Lindsay will pitch. Leading off is Parker. Top of the 8th, 8-4 Giants. Lindsay, 6'6", that's a blank. Parker, 5'2", it's a fly ball hit to right. Getting over there is Berta, and he'll make the play for out number 1. Here comes Costco. Costco, he has a bomb in the game. He is 1 for 3 with a bomb. Doug Hunt joins us here at Candlestick Park. Lindsay, 2-6, that's a blank. Costco, 1-6, that's a ground out to second base. Don Mason will go ahead and get it. Over to first it goes, 2 down. And now Sadecki, who is 0 for 2, reached on an error though. Lindsay, he'll go ahead and pitch. Lindsay, 1-4, strikeout, 18, that will miss. Sadecki, 3-6, that's a power hit to center field. That's a 16, and against the righty, that's going to, believe it or not, just miss it. That's going to be a fly ball to center, and Willie Mays is going to track that down and make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Giants is going to be Jim Davenport. We'll see a new pitcher for Pete Mickelson, as he couldn't really get it all done. So the Dodgers are going to go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be Al McBean. 2 wins, 7 losses, 4 saves, a 4.09 ERA. McBean's job just to keep it 8-4 here in the bottom of the 8th. So Al McBean will now pitch to Davenport. 8-4 Giants here at Candlestick Park. McBean, 6'4", that's a blank. Davenport, 4-2, ground out to second base. Sizemore will go ahead and get it and throw it over to first for the out. 1 down for Lanier. Lanier is 1 for 3 with a triple. McBean with the pitch. 6-5 against the righty, walk 6. That will be ball 4. And that is called a walk, and the check swing is held, and Lanier will trot to first. A walk given up by McBean, and we'll see a pinch hitter for Lindsay. Or maybe he may just bat. Let me see. He does have his own hitting card. He actually can hit. They're not going to call a pinch hitter. They're going to let Lindsay bat. Steeler fan trying to reach my mom. I don't know who that is, though. I don't know who that is. Let's see.
Call from the Earth window.
Okay. So bottom of the 8th inning, Frank Lindsay's going to bat, and he can hit. He's got a 267 average and an RBI. Frank Lindsay's going to be called upon to bat because they want to use him to close the game. So Lindsay will bat here against McBean with 1 out. Infield double play. Giants do have an 8-4. Maybe let's phone a friend. I know, right? If it's for me, you're not here. Strategy rolls are off. McBean. 3-1. Wild pitch. 6, and that is a wild pitch. And Lanier goes to second. A wild pitch by McBean, and now an insurance run at second base. The Dodgers can't get... At one point, the Dodgers couldn't do anything wrong. Now they can't do anything right. Lanier on at second. McBean will still pitch to Lindsay. 4-5, strikeout 16. That will get Lindsay, struck him out. 2 down, and it makes sense to let Lindsay bat. But now here's Say Hey Willie. May's got a base hit his first time up off the bench. Lanier on at second. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Candlestick Park. Lanier on at second. McBean will pitch to Say Hey Willie. McBean, 1-3. That's a walk plus 10, and that 6 is ball 4. So now Willie Mays walks, and now the batter is Mason, and Mason will bat. So runners at first and second as the Giants are trying to get some more insurance here. Runners at first and second. McBean will pitch. McBean, 5-4. That's at the park. Candlestick Park. 4-6, and it's a base hit to left field. That'll be a single. Lanier with 2 outs, a base runner 4. Single to left, +1. A 1-5. Lanier will score, and he will. Lanier comes around to score. Mays that is a 2. Mays will take third. Mason to first. It's 9-4 Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! So now runners at the corners with 2 outs. It'll bring up Marshall. And Marshall's 1 for 4. The Dodgers have pretty much resigned themselves to this game. 9-4 Giants, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. McBean just going to probably take it for the team. McBean, 5-6. That's at the park. Candlestick Park. 5-5, and that's a ground out to second base. That'll get taken care of by Sizemore. He'll throw to first to get Marshall, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit and a couple of walks, and the Giants have a 9-4 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Would pretty much be a 9th inning miracle in this case. We go to the top of the 9th, 9-4 favor of the Giants. Frank Lindsay will come out to pitch. And leading off for the Dodgers will be Ted Sizemore, and he is 0 for 3. So Lindsay will continue to pitch here after hitting. So here comes the deal. Lindsay, 2-6, blank. Sizemore, 1-3, fly ball left field. And going after that will be Marshall. And he makes the catch. 1 out. Here comes Haller. Haller is 0 for 2 with a walk. Lindsay with the pitch. Lindsay, 1-3, strikeout 12. That will miss. Haller, 5-4, and it's a ground ball to third. Getting over there is Davenport, and he takes his time and tosses it over for the out. The last chance for the Dodgers is Grabarkowitz, but he really can't do any hitting. They're going to pull him back, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for him, and it is going to be Ron Fairley, a 274 average, 12 homers, 47 RBIs. Ron Fairley will be on the Montreal Expos later in '69. He's a Dodger tonight. Lindsay will go ahead and pitch to Fairley. Lindsay, 6-4. That's at the park. Candlestick Park, 6-6, and it's a ground ball to short. Getting over there is Hal Lanier. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Giants go ahead and come from behind down 4-1. They win this game 9-4. Stadium cheers. Yay! A nice come-from-behind win by San Francisco as they'll go ahead and get the win here. As they get a big-time win on the Dodgers as they win this game 9-4. And some big-time bombs here tonight. So that's a win for the Giants. Final line score coming up. For the Giants, 9 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Ray Sadecki. He's going to go ahead and get the win. Don Sutton takes the loss. There is no save, but Frank Lindsay does get a hold. So that's your win here for the Giants. As they take the win, the Giants will now go to 13-9. The Dodgers drop back to 500 at 11-11. We are not done. 10-minute ticker coming right up. I just realized that is misspelled. What's the matter with it? A nice game to start the month of May. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Giants go ahead and get the win. Let's see how the early part of May begins. May 1st, Oakland, California. Athletics 11-22, 2 runs. Angels 3-15, 1 run. That's a win for the A's. Baltimore at Detroit. Orioles 7-35, 3 runs. Tigers 2-31, 2 runs. That's a win for the O's. White Sox and the Royals. White Sox 9-45, 4 runs. Kansas City 7-45, and that is also 4 runs. We have extras. Both teams roll a 2. Chicago is 0. Kansas City is 0. Kansas City wins by virtue of home field. Seattle at Minnesota. The Seattle Pilots are in first place in the American League West. Go figure that one out. Pilots, but of course it's very early after 1 month. Pilots 7-11, that's 0. Minnesota 19-44, and that is 6. And the Twins will get the win. Cleveland and the Yankees. Cleveland 6-42, 3 runs. Yankees 8-26, 3 runs. Extra innings. Cleveland rolls a 4, plus 1 is 5. Yankees roll a 5, plus 2 is 7. The Yankees will win it in extras. Boston at Washington. Red Sox 13-24, 3 runs. Senators 10-33, 3 runs. There is extras there as well. Let's see here. Boston 3, plus 1 is 4. Washington 6, plus 0. That's a win for the Senators. Padres and the Braves. Padres 2-46. That's 3. Atlanta 11-23. And that's also 3. They will tie. More extras. San Diego, both teams roll a 4. Padres plus 3, Atlanta plus 2. That will be a winner for the Padres. Astros and the Reds. Astros 12-13. That's 1. Reds 17-32, and that's 5. That game belongs to the Reds. Mets and the Expos. Mets 12-51, and that's 5. Expos 6-43, that's 3. The Mets get a happy recap. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals 5-21, 1 run. Pirates 11-32, 3 runs. That's a win for the Bucks. May 2nd, Detroit at Boston. Detroit 11-55, 6 runs. Boston 11-11, that is 0. The Tigers win. Kansas City, California doubleheader. Kansas City 8-23, 2 runs. Angels 8-11, that's 0. Kansas City wins the first. Kansas City 135, and that's 2. Angels 566, that's 8, and they'll split the twin bill. Baltimore and the Yankees. Baltimore 836, 3 runs. Yankees minus 164, that's 4 runs. That's a win for the Yanks. Seattle at Oakland. Pilots 965, that's 8. Athletics 15-11, that's 0. Pilots beat the A's. Cleveland at Washington. Cleveland 0-52 and 3 runs. Senators 11-35, that's 4 runs. That's a win for the Sens. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 10-26, 3 runs. Braves 5-32, 2 runs. A win for the Dodgers. Mets and the Cubs. Big early series. Mets 8-31, and that is 3. Cubs 8-56, that's 6. And the Cubs will get that win. Padres and the Reds. Padres 762, and that's 6 runs. Reds 15-24, 3 runs. The Friars will get the win. Giants and the Astros. Giants 11-42, 4 runs. Astros 5-46, also 4 runs. They will go into extras. Both teams roll a 4. San Francisco +0. Houston +0. It's a tie. Astros winning home by virtue of home field. Pirates and the Expos. Pirates 20-62, 9 runs. Expos 744, that's 4 runs. It's a win for the Bucks. Phillies and the Cardinals. Phillies 751, and that's 4 runs. Cardinals 1032, 3 runs, and that's a win for the Phillies. On to May 3rd, Detroit at Boston. Tigers 1553 and 7 runs. Boston 1053, 5 runs. The Cats get the win. Kansas City at California. Royals 543, 3 runs. Angels 445, 3 runs. Again, extras. Lots of extra inning games today. Kansas City rolls a 6 +0. Cali rolls a 5 +2 is 7. That's a win for the Angels. White Sox at Minnesota. White Sox 332 and 2 runs. Twins 1744, 6 runs. A win for the Twins. Baltimore and the Yankees. Orioles 764, 7 runs. Yankees 366, and that is also 7 runs. Wow. Extra innings. Baltimore rolls a 4, -2 is 2. Yankees roll a 5, +2 is 7, and the Yankees win that game in extras. Seattle at Oakland. Seattle 962, that's 6. Athletics 1645, and that is also 6. Those two will tie. Seattle rolls a 3 +0. Oakland rolls a 4 +0. That's a win for the Athletics. Cleveland and Washington. Cleveland 1261, 7 runs. Senators 1656, 8 runs, and the Sens get the win. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 9-41, 4 runs. Braves 12-11-0. It's a win for the Dodgers. Mets and the Cubs. Good matchup. Nolan Ryan against Fergie Jenkins. Mets and the Cubs. Mets 6-41, and that is 3. Cubs 9-62 at 6. And the Cubs, my Mets only get one happy recap tonight. Padres and the Reds. Padres 10-44, 4 runs. Reds 14-66, that's 11, and that game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Astros. Giants 5-24, 2 runs. Astros 14-66, that's 11, and that's a win for the Stros. Pirates and the Expos. Pirates 14-24, and 3 runs. Expos 4-46. That's also 3 runs. Extra innings. Pirates roll a 2 plus 0. Expos roll a 3 minus 2 is 1. That will be a win for the Bucks. Phillies and the Cardinals. Phillies 1-14. That's 0. Cardinals 7-26. And that is 2. And the Cardinals get the win. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at Jarry Park as the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the Montreal Expos. Jim Bunning will be going for the Pirates, and a guy named Mudcat will be going for the Expos. A good matchup there between the Spos and the Pirates. Our first look at Montreal tomorrow night, so don't miss that. Bucks and the Spos, Bunning and Grant, be there or be square. David Vega, Rick Query, Ben Witz, Phoenix Knight, Doug Hunt, XESG2. Let's see here. Jimmy Jam, Ron McGrath, Brian B., Franklin Long, Frank Rosenk, V-Dub Productions, Clee Baseball Fan, Mr. Moley, 55, John Haverly, Jeremy Brooks, and I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. See you guys tomorrow night. It is a win for the Giants tonight as they knock off the Bums. A 9-4 victory at the Stick. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.